Okay, guys, today we're going to finish out our goalie project. Um, Basically, what you have to do is you have to finish your assignment from yesterday. Today's last little portion of this is going to be just a bonus. Since we didn't have time to add it in yesterday, we're going to add it in today. You can get bonus points for doing this. Don't forget that there were two pieces from yesterday that you had to do on your own. Uh, I didn't give you instructions on how to do those, but if you pay attention to how we did the rest of the work that we did, you'd be able to complete those pretty easily. Okay, so let's get into our assignment and look at our project. I'm going to get inside my Beat the Goalie 2 project. Okay, so I have set my project up so that I can move my goalie. Nice smooth transitions, just holding down the arrow keys. I can move my soccer ball with nice smooth transitions, just holding down my A and D keys. When I press the Q key, it goes diagonally. When I press the E key, it goes diagonally to the right. When I press the space key, it goes right up the middle. Now you'll notice with this game that I think we had it set for 10 seconds. Not a whole lot of time to score, so I changed my timer to 20 seconds. And if you're playing to get this game with someone actually, you probably want around 30 seconds to play. However, if I'm playing the game and let's say I'm trying to score and someone's trying to stop me, well then sometimes it can be hard to keep score. I mean, who knows how many goals I've scored already. So today we're going to add, as part of this bonus assignment, a scorekeeper. So in order to do that, I need to set a new variable. And I'm going to make my new variable score. So I'm going to go into the stage where it's the backdrops. Mine happens to be up because I just set my timer to 30 seconds. And I go down to variables, and I'm going to make a variable. I'm going to call this variable score. Okay, so now that this is set to score, the score only changes when I score a goal, right? If there's a save made, it's not going to change the score. I can see the scores here in the upper left. I can move that to the upper right if I wanted, if I don't want to get confused with the timer. I don't know how you would possibly do that, but it could be a concern, I guess. But I can move that around to wherever I want it to be. I'll put it in the upper right-hand corner just because. Now, whenever I want my score to change, it's going to be change score by 1. So I'll drag that block out. And I now have it changing by 1 each time, which is how many points you get if you score a goal in soccer. So that part is correct. But how will I know when to change the score? Like I said, I don't want it to be whenever the space bar is pressed because there might be a stop by the goalie. So the way that I can do this is I can go into the events and I can do it whenever I receive the goal symbol. So anytime I receive the goal, my score will change. Now, so far this is perfectly fine. Because we have it set up so that it changes each time. I will show you where the error comes in or where the mistake comes in with just doing it this way. So I click the green flag, my timer starts, I scored a goal. Should set my timer to a lower amount of time. But I'm up to like 20 goals. Okay. So in those 20 seconds, I scored 31 goals. Now if I click the green flag again, it starts over and my goal counting keeps going up. So I have to make an adjustment to this code. And it's going to be that when the green flag is clicked, so in other words, whenever I start the program, it drops my score back to 0. So if I go to variables, it sets score to 0. Now, if I restart this, as soon as I click the green flag, that score drops to 0. You'll notice that whenever my goalie makes a save, the score doesn't change. Whenever a goal is scored, the score changes. And so I have won the game, and I have it set so that now when I click the green flag again, even though it scored 2 goals in the last game, I now want that to reset back to 0 because a new game is beginning. Click the green flag, score drops to 0, and my timer starts. So that's basically it for this game. We now have a timer, we have a score in place, it's keeping track. So adding the score in to yesterday's project would be worth bonus points. They're easy points to get, so I suggest that you do it. I showed you exactly how to do it. To add an additional bonus in, I would give you the opportunity to, say, create a goalie score. So I could create a goalie saves variable, and I'll put that there. So if I wanted to make it so that I make the game a little more competitive and possible so that each person could win, I could have goalie saves. If the goalie saves more than you score, then the goalie wins. And I do this exactly the same way. I will do when the green flag is clicked, I would set the goalie saves to 0. So it starts on 0 every time. And then I would do an event when I receive and change that to save. Then change the goalie saves by 1. So now the goalie makes a save, you score, save gets made again. And now at the end of the game, I could have a clear-cut winner based on who got the most saves or the most points. So time runs out. The goalie saved 7 goals. You only scored 4, so that would give the goalie the victory there. So again, I'll give you 10 bonus points for adding a score in. I'll give you 5 bonus points for adding a score in, and 5 bonus points for adding the goalie saves variable in. So you have a possible 10 bonus points on this project. All right, that's really it for today. Hope you guys have a good day, a good weekend.